We thought I would hesitate in there and not be the same Kelly, but we showed him tonight that we're back and we mean business.
Actually, Kelly, what he said is that after fighting you, he felt that wasn't your best performance.
Is it after?
Yeah.
I don't care. I won.
There were comparisons about him being a puncher like Edison Miranda. Was there any sort of differential between being a boxer and being a puncher after facing Hopkins?
Well, first of all, he wasn't a puncher like Miranda. You know, when I fought Miranda, I mean, he hit pretty hard, but you know, and earlier in the question tonight, he hit me with some maybe 2 clean shots all night long. That's about it. And each one of those, you know, had nothing really on it. You know, maybe it did, but it didn't faze me at all. Miranda was a different story. Miranda hit you, you know you've been hit. You know, it made you feel kind of funny. But as far as Hopkins, you know, I can't go over again and keep saying, you know, with the boxer, this, that. I mean, honestly, if you go off the 2 Taylor fights, Taylor beat Hopkins twice. Taylor was a bronze medalist, and who you know, actually obviously outboxed everybody. I beat Taylor twice. If you look in that fight, in the first fight, besides that second round when I went down, I outboxed him, jab for jab, right hands. My hand speed was right there with Jermaine Taylor. I mean, obviously had to be. You know, the second fight, I beat him in a 12-round unanimous decision. So if that don't show that the Hopkins fight, there wasn't me that night, and that, you know, he didn't do anything. He was actually walking at me in that fight, and you know, we just couldn't get off. We couldn't pull the trigger. It wasn't like he was bouncing around doing angles. He'd walk in at me some points, and I couldn't do anything. So as far as that, I mean, Hopkins could hit too. He has a lot of knockouts. He stopped De La Hoya, stopped Trinidad. But as far as with Rubio compared to them guys, he was a durable fighter. He was tough and he was hungry, but I wouldn't say he had the power of Hopkins or Edison Miranda.
In his situation over a year and a half ago, what does this say about what you can do in other weight divisions?
I can do a lot. I proved that, you know, going up to 66 against Jermaine Taylor in the second fight. Going to 170, that was kind of a bigger jump than we expected, but that I don't think that really had anything to do with my performance at all. But, you know, super middleweight, that's not out of question. We still got plenty of time, a lot more to take care of at middleweight, and, you know, I can't stay skinny all the time. I'm getting older, and I'm not growing this way no more, so.
What do you want to fight every round? You feel like you won all of them?
No, I took a little time off in the 6th round. I took a little break, you know what I mean? My arms, you know, it happens to every fighter. It's called second wind. My arms get a little weary, and I knew it was a halfway point. I kind of stepped back a little bit and just, you know, let him try to throw a couple punches and move around and look for openings and think a little bit in there. And then 7th round, I came back out and I felt great. You know, even up to the round, I had so much energy and I was just ready to keep going. But I gave him the 6th round. They had it. They gave it to me. A lot of people in my corner said I won it, but I still think that he won the 6th.
Who do you want to fight next?
Who do I want to fight next?
Yes.
There's a lot of names. You got John Duddy. You asked that? You got John Duddy out there. You know, you got obviously Arthur Abraham and Felix Sturm, but Bob would probably answer that better. Right now, Sturm and Abraham fights are so hard to make. I mean, there's just, and I'm not a promoter, Bob knows more, but there's just so much more on that involved than, you know, just fighting Abraham or Felix Sturm. I mean, first of all, they're, you know, across the ocean and they're, you know, European fighters, and if we don't fight there, then if they come here to fight, I'm sure they would ask for a lot of money. They're not really well known, but if they get the fight made and everything can be worked out, negotiated, I would love to take that fight. I mean, these are the middleweight champions out there. We have tried with Sturm, but that was a no-go, not on our part. But you got other guys like Duddy's out there right now. He's a big fan favorite. I mean, he fills the arena. He has fans all the way from Ireland that travel over to Madison Square Garden, and you know, he's a tough fighter. So you got a lot of names out there right now. We just got to see what happens and what opens up.
Bob said that you guys fight in Cleveland next week. Thoughts on that?
I would love it. I mean, hey, I stay here in hometown, you know, Northeast Ohio. I mean, that's great. I don't have to travel, and it's just so much more luxurious and accessible fighting here. You know, I don't have to find weight rooms. I don't have to find places to go get a sweat in to make weight. Everything's right there. So.
Joint question for you and Bob. What's the likelihood that you're going to move forward into another division? Are you going to unify?
Well, you know, there's so many good middleweights out there. As long as Kelly, you know, and Jack conclude that that Kelly can stay at middleweight, that's where he'll stay. You know, I promoted all of Marvelous Marvin Hagler's fights, and he was always a middleweight. He never changed divisions. Now, if Kelly starts having difficulty making middleweight, of course we're going to go up to super middleweight.
Kelly, there's some inside boxing that are